Hey Aquarius, and welcome to your love reading for the month of November, and of course any other time that you're guided to watch, as the intention of my messages are always to be timeless. And if this message does not resonate, please make sure to check your other placements, because according to the astrology in the sky, it could be resonating with another sign than just your sun sign. And this message is for all Aquarius placements, meaning sun, moon, rising, Venus, and Mars, etc. And also I just wanted to quickly promote my Instagram that I just made, where I'll be posting horoscopes and just other informative things, spiritual stuff. You can find it under astrologiaxo, the same name as this channel. Alright, other than that, let's get into the reading. So I'll be doing the same spread that I did in the previous reading. I'll be pulling a card for the union. I will have your person on the left and you on the right. I'll be pulling a card for your each blockage, current energy, and the desire for the connection. All right, so we'll see where that takes us. All right, what messages do we have for Aquarius and their person during this time frame? Card for the union. All right, we have the moon. All right, so things are being hidden at the moment. Someone isn't really expressing how they feel. All right, what is their blockage? Okay, I'm gonna do this. This will be the blockage. This will be, actually they're all in the reverse, so give me a second. I don't want to do that to you guys. Okay, yeah, let's just, I don't like how they came out. It didn't go right, so apologies, but I'm gonna do that again. I just like when one card comes out because it just throws off the vibe. Okay, one card please for the blockage. See, there we go again. Okay, I'll take this one. All right, the Three of Swords. Okay, this card was trying to pop up. It's funny. The Two of Cups. The current energy. See what I mean? Okay, I'm going to do this as a current energy. This will be your current energy. Okay, and the desire for the connection. King of Pentacles. Okay. Your desire is the Ten of Swords. I mean, not that anyone would desire that. Okay, and at the bottom of the deck we have the Eight of Wands. Nice. So this was trying to pop up when I did the first shuffle and the three cards popped up. This also came up as the blockage for, I believe it was, if it wasn't Scorpio, it was Sagittarius. But what I'm already getting off the bat here is that someone isn't communicating how they truly feel, and it's causing a heartbreak, a separation. There's a lot of passion in this connection, but someone is withholding that information, causing this connection to be imbalanced. They're not really speaking their truth, is what I'm getting. And with the moon here as the union, it's because, yeah, there's things that are not being said that should be said. It could be a confession of love. It could just be some sort of feeling of ambiguity that isn't being addressed in the connection. So there's a lot of paranoias and fears to that right now. It could be because this person over here with the Three of Swords as their current blockage is that they're afraid of getting hurt, so they're not really speaking how they truly feel. Okay. But yeah, let's just get into it. Okay, I hope bright lighting isn't too much. Okay, so the union's current energy right now is the moon. This is also very intuitive, right? This is ruled by Pisces. Also Cancer for a lot of readers such as myself. Also, it's just a very intuitive card. Things aren't being said, but somebody in this connection, both obviously with the being in the union, but you both have really high intuition that even though a lot isn't being said, a lot is felt. There's a really spiritual connection here with the moon also. You guys embrace each other's darkness and light. You see how there's two dogs in the background, one's black and one's white. You guys both bring that out in each other. Someone could be a little bit more on the darker side and someone could be more on the lighter side, but you guys balance each other out really nicely like yin and yang. And I feel like things are not being illuminated at the moment, but they will be. Okay, you see how she's in the water? It's very intuitive to be in the water. She's a little bit out though, so you can tell that she wants to come out of the water. She wants these secrets to be revealed. Everything that's hidden, she wants it to be revealed, but so far it's not. Okay, let's see what is being hidden here. Why is the moon here for the union? Two of Wands. Yeah, there's a sort of... And then Death at the bottom of the deck. So there's this... There's more longing for each other than there is actually being together. The Two of Wands talks about, you know, deciding what you want to do in life. What's your next step? So that could all be sort of ambiguous right now. You're deciding what your next steps are, but it could just feel... Sorry, I'm having a hard time explaining this. Like, it makes sense in my head, but I'm trying to get the words for it. But there's a sort of decision that needs to be made here, or there's... Like, if you think about the Rider-Waite tarot, you know how he's looking... He's holding onto a little globe and he's looking out into the landscape. So that's kind of the same idea here. The way he's looking at her, he's kind of just sort of fawning over her, right? Like, he's thinking, okay, like, this is the next... It's like foreplay, kind of. Like, it's like the start before the actual journey. Okay, so with the moon here, it's just... It's not being... It has not been addressed. It hasn't come to the forefront what it is that you want, what it is that this person wants, whoever is sort of longing here. There's a huge longing for each other, but it isn't being totally addressed. This could also be a twin flame situation, and that's why it makes it a little bit more difficult with the Two of Wands. I know the Four of Wands is supposed to be twin flames, but I kind of get that energy with the Two of Wands as well, especially with this card. I feel like it's a lot of going back and forth. It's a lot of mind games, not intentionally, but it's just a lot of people are in different wavelengths that when you don't see eye to eye, you could feel like you're playing games with each other, even though that's not really the intention. But with the moon here, I feel like it's just being hidden how much someone is longing for something new and different. Doesn't have to be outside of this connection. It could just be like a new start in the connection. Okay, I hope that makes sense. And then with Death here, there's a transformation that needs to happen in order for things to get moving. Okay, and in order to get things out of the moon energy, there's a transformation that needs to be had. And I feel like that's only going to happen when someone in this connection, I kind of feel like it's this person on the left here, when they're finally able to come to terms with with what it is that they actually want here. Okay, Death is just closing those chapters, letting the transformation happen. But there could be a sort of fear of the unknown. Okay, the Two of Wands is also an unknown energy. It doesn't necessarily mean that you know what you want just yet. You're still trying to figure that out. And then with the Moon, it just adds a lot of fear and paranoia, a lot of what if moments. You could be wondering what if with this person, but at the end of the day, it's asking a sort of a transformation within this connection to take things to the next level, even though it may not be as easy. All right, so for the person's blockage here for Three of Swords, so this person, what's blocking them at the moment right now is that they perhaps have been hurt in the past, or they're feeling hurt at the moment, and it's not letting them move forward. They are holding on to that pain when they shouldn't. That's why I get the sense that it's this person who's holding on to this sort of fear and paranoia, not moving forward because they're holding on to the pain of this past connection. Could be a past relationship. It could just be something that happened in the connection recently that someone is upset or hurt over. Why is the Three of Swords here? The Knight of Cups in the reverse with the Page of Swords. Yeah, this person isn't really trusting their intuition here with the Knight of Cups in the reverse. They're letting the past hurts come into this connection and not actually letting it progress because of it. And then with the Page of Swords, this is all about looking for the truth, wanting to figure out the truth, but sometimes getting in your head too much about it, overthinking for sure. And I feel like this person is overthinking their emotions to the point where they're just hurting themselves and putting themselves in this situation. It's like not really thinking clearly anymore. Because then we have the Four of Pentacles right over here, and this is all about withholding, okay, hoarding your emotions, hoarding your resources. So this person, instead of expressing how they actually feel, they're just internalizing that, and it's causing them to feel heartbroken. It's interesting because in your current energy is, or your current blockage, sorry, is the Two of Cups. And it's weird that this is coming out as the blockage, but it's kind of similar to, oh my god, whose reading was that? I think it was, again, Sag or Scorpio, sorry. But it's just kind of similar to the point where you know the potential this connection has. You know this person is your soulmate, but it frustrates you. And you could be fumbling the bag because you let your frustrations get the best of you. Whereas this person needs to kind of move out of this energy, and you can't really rush that. You are aware of the connection here. But it's a blockage because this person isn't recognizing that. Like, this is such a huge contrast. The Three of Swords and the Two of Cups. Like, this is soulmate energy, and this is, like, heartbreak. So you guys may not be on the same page right now. And I think that's why the Moon is here as the current union energy, because this isn't being expressed. It's just all in each other's heads. But you see this connection for what it is. You know this person is your person, but there's something in the way, and you know that, and it's frustrating you. And that sort of frustration causes resistance in this connection because you may not be allowing things to flow naturally, even though it's not easy though. If you know this person is your soulmate, it's not easy to just continue it's not easy to continue seeing them be in this sort of state. But unfortunately, you can't really do anything about that. You gotta just let them figure it out on their own. And that could be your blockage, that you may be pushing for this connection more than you should. Why is the Two of Cups here? The Five of Wands. Yeah, you're resisting this connection by thinking that it needs to be at the level that you expect it to already. Okay, you could be fighting with this person, trying to get them to see your perspective, but it's not working. You're trying to show this person the light, but it's not going to work if you guys are not on the same page. You can't rush someone to see the connection for what it is if it's not the time yet. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Chariot. So, again, you know that someone needs to take action in this connection. And this could be you wanting to move forward very quickly, but the Chariot also comes with obstacles and challenges, and that could just be something that you're not really taking really well. You're resisting it. You're trying to... You see how he has this sort of lasso here? Like, that's you trying to rush this connection, but you can't. You need to just take a moment and just let things happen. Yeah. Their current energy is the Page of Wands, so they're barely starting to see the potential of this connection. Not so much potential, I don't want to say it like that, but they're starting to finally want to make a move, okay? That spark is starting to ignite in them to see things differently. They're trying to get out of this energy, and they're trying to be more in the Page of Wands, and the Page of Wands is all about communication, being the messenger. They want to come and talk to you. But again, if there's this sort of fear and doubt looming over, it's not as easy for them. But they do want to come and give you a sort of olive branch to show you that they do care about you. But the pages are also a little bit immature to me. So I feel like this person just has a lot of emotional maturing to do so that they can come to you with a more solid offer. The Page of Wands is just a little, it's just kind of like a hey, like a DM, just saying like, hey, what's up? Even though in the depths of their souls, they have this really strong feeling for you, but they're not going to show that right away. Because, you know, they have their own reasons for that. Why is the Page of Wands here for their current energy? The Six of Wands. Okay. Ooh, the Empress. Nice. Okay. So, even though this person is kind of stuck in the past here with this sort of heartbreak, I don't think this has to do with you. I think it just has to do with their programming of what they know. But they're trying really hard to move from that and see things in a new perspective, in a new light. Because the Six of Wands is all about success. It's all about having gone through a really long journey and coming home at the end of it, and everyone's sort of waiting for you, like your family, your friends, and they're all recognizing you. There's a really attention grabbing aspect to this card. So this person wants success with you. They want this, but if this is their current blockage, it's a little bit difficult for them to actually express it. But currently they do see this connection for what it is. If you haven't seen that in the forefront, it's because it's still in their head. It's still not being addressed in the physical reality. It's just kind of more in the subconscious right now. So this person sees this connection as successful. They want your attention. You grab their attention, okay? Especially with the Empress at the bottom of the deck, okay? The Empress is like the most female empowerment that you can get, okay? Regardless of gender, okay? This is just a very empowering card for anyone who gets this in their spread. So their current energy is that they are seeing you as the Empress. They could be feeling like the Empress too, although I don't think it's that. I think it's them seeing you as the Empress, and this is them starting to finally recognize that they need to do something in order to go after you. Okay, they see you as the Empress and they do not want to lose her. So they're gonna communicate to you at some point that they actually do want a connection with you. It's gonna come off a little bit more on the passionate side though. It could start off with not so much them telling you how they feel. It's just gonna kind of be like a compliment. Like they might respond to your story if you post like a really cute selfie or something like that. I feel like that's how they're gonna respond to you or break the ice with you. It's not going to be in the way that you expect it, even though they have a lot of love for you. They just, at first right now, they're kind of just drawn to you by how attractive you are. But the Empress, you know, she's someone that has all the qualities of the Queen. So they see you as somebody who has everything they would want in a person. So even though, let's say it comes off a little bit shallow, they don't mean it that way. They're just doing that to kind of protect their heart first. So I know some people they don't like that when people like withhold how they feel because they're protecting themselves, but everyone's different. I think this person has really been hurt in the past and they're moving in this connection a certain way as to protect themselves first. That's kind of the vibe I'm getting here. All right. Okay, because your current energy is the Seven of Pentacles. So this is all about planting your seeds and watching them grow, but getting impatient watching them grow. And like I said, you see the potential of this connection over here and you're sort of resisting it by wanting to push it too quickly. So your current energy right now is you watching your seeds grow. It's like you planted the seed, right? You manifested that this is your soulmate, but now you're kind of feeling impatient that your soulmate hasn't fully confessed how they feel about you. Even though they probably really do have strong feelings for you, just because they haven't mentioned it to you doesn't mean that seed isn't there, right? But I feel like this is you waiting for them to get their shit together to come towards you. Because you're kind of sick of this energy here where it's like longing for each other and like dreaming about each other, you know, just feeling each other's energy. And you're kind of just tired of that. You're like, I want to see this in the 3D. I'm tired of like feeling this in the 5D. You are losing your patience, but this is teaching you to have patience also. And that's what you're learning. You're learning to have patience. Why is the Seven of Pentacles here? The Wheel of Fortune. Nice. Okay. Okay, and then the Chariot wants to pop up again. Nice. So, you're aware that there is a change that is going to have to happen within this person, within the connection overall, in order for things to move forward. But you're also aware that this change is taking longer than expected. You understand that divine timing is at play here with the Wheel of Fortune. There is a transformation that is going to happen, and you're just waiting for it. And I think it's a good thing that you're understanding that you don't have control over this anymore. This is her just kind of being like, fine, I can't do anything about this, so I'm just going to sit back and watch it happen. So that's kind of where you're at right now. You're learning to stop resisting this and just letting it happen, just letting it go with the flow. The Wheel of Fortune is all about letting things go naturally. It's about just trusting in the universe and just being positive about it. It is crucial that you stay positive right now, because the minute you start thinking negatively about this connection, you're going to fumble the bag. So whatever seeds you're planting right now, whatever change you're waiting for is going to happen. You just got to keep thinking positive. All right, so their desire for the connection is the King of Pentacles, which is great. This person wants to come in and give you a solid offer. This is a huge shift from this energy here. And I think that's what's going to happen. This person too wants to give you everything. Okay, the King of Pentacles is someone who, this is Taurus energy, but it's also just earth sign energy. You know, and if there's someone who's going to take care of you, it's the King of Pentacles. Although he is very slow moving because he does not give his energy to just anybody or anything. He really has to think about where he's investing his time into. So if he's thinking about investing his time into you, you should be flattered. But he does take his sweet ass time, and that's what you're learning over here. This is you kind of waiting for the King of Pentacles to come to you, but the King of Pentacles is one of the slower keys. But when they come in with their offer, it's solid, it's grounding. They have a lot of love to offer you. They're going to take care of you. And this is what this person wants to give you. Like, this is daddy material. Like, this is, the King of Pentacles is like, he's got a lot of money, you know, like very materialistic, but he means well by it. Okay, so it's a huge shift from the Three of Swords to the King of Pentacles. And that's what this person wants. And that's what you're sort of waiting for here. So you just have to have patience, because it's obvious that this person does want to give you what you're looking for. But you can't rush them. You cannot rush the King of Pentacles. Otherwise, you're just going to push them away. Again, regardless of gender. You can be a female and still be the King of Pentacles. Okay. Just saw the Fool trying to pop up. So yeah, this person wants to take that risk. They want that new beginning with you. It may not be something they're used to, but they want to take that risk for you. All right, Four of Cups. Yeah, so in the past, this person could have been in their head a lot about what they don't have, okay? And that's kind of why they've been stuck in the Three of Swords energy, because they've been focusing on all their hurts, all the negative in their life. That's what they've been focusing on. Okay, the Four of Cups is like a rejection too. So you could have felt rejected by this person in the past, and they don't want to do that anymore. I feel like they want to come in and make things right, because the King of Pentacles wants to make things right. So if this person did kind of reject your love offer in the past, they feel bad about that, and that's probably why they still feel bad here, because they know that they rejected you, but it wasn't because they don't love you. It's just because they're protecting themselves from getting hurt again. And I think that was them ignoring this cup here, and they don't want to ignore that cup anymore. They want to take it and they want to give it to you, okay? Because the Two of Cups is about sharing 2 cups with your other person. The Four of Cups is about focusing on is like kind of over spilled milk. And this person doesn't want to do that anymore. They just want to be grounded. And then we have the Knight of Swords right under that. So this is all about decisive action. It's about actually just taking the plunge and going for it. Okay, so they might be moving a little bit quicker than you would expect, because if they've been in this energy for some time, this may come quicker than you expect. But that'll be different for everybody. Okay, and it won't resonate exactly when you're watching this. It could resonate months later. It could resonate. This could have happened to you already. Okay, so just take that as you will. Your current energy, your desire for the connection is the Ten of Swords. So I feel like this person may have done something to betray you. And I think that was by them not expressing how they really felt for you. The Ten of Swords is not, it's like wanting to be taken out of your misery at this point. Okay, you've been betrayed, you've been hurt, and you don't want to be like that anymore. You could also, for some of you, not all, this could just be you wanting to finish or just wanting to put an end to this connection because you don't see this forming like you want it to, right? If you're already fed up and you're resisting it and you're continuing to think negatively, this is you wanting to end this connection already because you don't see it actually coming into fruition the way you would expect it to. But again, like I said, you have to think positively here if you really want to make this connection work with this person. You could be more of a, I'm getting more like fire sign energy here because we have the Wheel of Fortune, which is Jupiter, which is Sagittarius, and then we have the Five of Wands over here, which is more fire sign energy. So I feel like you're a little bit more impulsive and more fast than this person, and that's why you could be feeling betrayed and fed up with this already. Okay, so let me get a card for clarification there. Why is the Ten of Swords here? Is the desire for the connection. Death in the reverse. It was in the reverse though. Okay, so you don't want this to end just yet. You could be going back and forth with that. Let me have the moon at the bottom of the deck. So you could be going back and forth with... So the Ten of Swords is death. It's like the physical death. Okay, I mean, she's been stabbed. She's done for. But with it being in the reverse here, I get the sense that you are aware that you don't want this to finish, and you are aware that what you're creating in your mind is ultimately what is going to be a reality. So I feel like you know this isn't over, even though you feel betrayed by this person. It's a really weird energy, but that's what I'm getting here. Because then the moon is here again. And again, this is all about feeling betrayed by not having the truth in front of you just yet. Right under that, we have the Lovers. So this is a very passionate connection, a divine connection as well. And you could be feeling frustrated that this person hasn't expressed that to you. I feel like you've tried, but you've been shot down. But you know deep down that it's like not over yet with the Death in the reverse. Interesting. Yeah, and the thing about the Lovers is that the Lovers isn't just a couple that when they meet things go smoothly and it's happily ever after. Like the Lovers go through shit before they're actually able to be happy at the end of the day. They go through a lot of trials and tribulations before they can actually be together. And that's why there's a lot of fear and doubt and paranoia sometimes, because if you're not seeing the truth of it, it's going to cause your mind to go disarray. But I think the lesson you're supposed to learn here is to have patience and to think positively while this person transforms and gets themselves out of this old belief system of always being negative and heartbroken. And if you really cared about this person, I feel like you would have the patience to wait for them. Okay, that's obviously, if you want to, you don't have to do that. Not saying to like stick around and wait for someone who isn't worth it. You'll know if they're worth it or not, is what I'm trying to say. All right. Okay, so I'm going to finish this off with some Romance Angels cards. Ooh, yeah, separation. Time apart from your partner is on the horizon. So you could be at a separation right now, but if it is a twin flame situation or just like a really divine connection, usually when you're at a separation from these people, that's when you're able to ascend and tap into yourself more, because you're forced to work on yourself. And that's when you're able to really ascend, because you're not focusing on anybody anymore. You're just focusing on yourself. So you could be at a separation with this person at the moment. Doesn't have to be the case. It could just be that separation is going to come. It'll be different for everybody, but it'll be a test of this connection. That's what I'm kind of getting here. It's like that thing, like if you love something, you'll let it go, and if it comes back to you, it was meant to be. That's kind of what I'm getting here with the separation. You deserve love. You are lovable. Yeah, and I think that's what this person is trying to come to terms with. Okay, if they've been hurt in the past, they might feel like they're not worthy of love. I feel like you're worthy of love. Like, you know you're worthy of love. Obviously, if you're not, then this message is for you too. But I feel like this person, that's what they're transforming in their mind. Express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. Yeah, and that's what you're waiting for, and that's what this person needs to do. And the minute that this person expresses how they truly feel about you, it's going to change everything. And that's what you're waiting for. At the bottom of the deck, this could be the one. You've already met the romantic partner you seek. Yeah, so I do think this person is your soulmate, so long as you want to put in that effort. This could be the one, right? It could be, doesn't have to be, but if you so let it, then it could happen for you. All right, so now I'm going to finish it off with a love letter from this lovely oracle deck. I love this. I just got it from Australia. Took a long time to get here, but so worth it. And this will just be what your person wants to say to you, if they haven't already. Although I didn't say it, I felt so much love for you. I don't know if you could feel it in my touch, see it in my eyes, but I'm sorry that I didn't speak it from my heart. You are such a truly incredible person. I don't know anyone else like you. You are such a rare find, and I know how special that makes you. Yeah, I feel like that's what I'm getting from this person. Although I didn't say it, I felt so much love for you. And that's kind of what the moon energy is here. It's like they didn't express it, but the love is there. It runs deep. Gorgeous, gorgeous girl. You are so sweet, so sexy, and you just light my world on fire. We have such a passionate connection, and we share intellect and humor too. It's just the best of everything. I know that if I step up my game, we can have an amazing life together. Again, does not matter if gender, it could be whatever gender you are, but yeah, I feel like you ignited something in this person. There's a lot of passion here with the Six of Wands and the Page of Wands over here and the Two of Wands. It's like it could have started as a passionate connection and then it grew into something so much more with intellect and humor. The best of everything, and that's what the Empress is too. She's the best of everything. So that's beautiful. All right. Thank you so much, Aquarius, for watching this. I hope it brought you some clarity and insight. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, and share if you enjoyed this. Comment below if it resonated. I'd love to hear from you guys. Please take care. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.